1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Sound test. Sound test. Camera 1. We're good? Camera 2. We're good? Camera 3. We're good? Alright then. 2026 season is on. Alright. The ice is out and I am finally out. Just left my house at 1 p.m. Got here at 5 p.m. 4 hours non-stop. It's a cold day. We had a bit of snow just as we came in. But I'm gonna try to get 2 hours of paddle, trolling a bit, and try to enjoy the first weekend of the season. Looking forward to it. Well, it turned out to be a pretty good day actually. Had some snow, some wind, when all the sun's coming out. The wind quieted down. 6 p.m. I think I'm gonna paddle for another hour or so and then set up camp. There's lots of good food to eat, a reasonable amount of whiskey to drink. Should be a good night. Try to find a good place. Okay, there are 2 campsites over here. One on the point, a little bit more exposed to the wind, but a nicer view. And a smaller one over here. I'm gonna have a look. See which one I like best. All right, that will do. That will do just fine. Let's set up. Okay, absolutely gorgeous campsite here. This point, beautiful panoramic view. Love it. Camp chores are done. Tent set up. I got some firewood. It's gonna be pretty cold tonight. -2, -3, -4, maybe, who knows. There's actually some snow on the ground, a couple of spots where the sun doesn't quite hit as much. So get ready, have a nice fire, and cook a nice meal. Do it. It's finally happening. Camp chore took a little bit longer than usual. I am just out of practice, I guess. Just kept bungling with everything. Took forever. But finally have a warm fire going on. A little sip of whiskey. That's great. And funny story about this whiskey. I got home from work on Thursday. I was gonna go buy a bottle for the trip. And my neighbor walks out and hands one to me and says, "Hey, thanks for all the help during winter." He's an older guy, lives by himself, right? And I always clean his driveway, shovel the snow, even do a little bit of his garden. So good deeds didn't go unnoticed. Thanks and cheers. For tonight, I think it calls for pizza. Hell yeah. Let's get going. Buon appetito. Well, I think that's it for tonight. I want to enjoy the rest of the fire here, then crawl in the bed. Tomorrow, explore the lake, do quite a bit of fishing, hopefully get into some trout, and have a nice fish fry. That'd be awesome. Good night. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Well, good cold morning. Bitterly cold this morning. We had some snow at night. It's actually snowing right now as well. Everything is just a fine little coat of snow on the ground. The cold breeze coming from the lake. Just very, very chilly. Got a fire going, coffee, hot chocolate, breakfast, you name it. I definitely overly packed my barrel for just a weekend trip. Couldn't make up my mind what I wanted to eat, so I brought everything. Alright, so let's enjoy it and then get out on the water and get into some fish, hopefully. Everything's wet, so a fire starter, even my fire starter is going out. Nice. Life is that much better now. Got the full diner experience going on. Some bacon sausage frying up, some potato hash rehydrated, second pot of coffee. It's a 2 coffee type of morning this morning, and the current one. Okay, this looks like a solid camp meal if I've ever seen one in my life. Dig in. All right, just around 9 a.m. I broke up camp, loaded up the canoe, I'm getting on my way finally. There are two very large bays around here that I kind of want to explore and do a little bit of trolling, a little bit of fishing. One of them has a big marshland. It could be a good way to see a moose maybe. So I'm gonna paddle in there. Probably spend a good part of the day exploring that marshland, and then find camp for the evening afterwards. Let's see. Hopefully get a fish. Have a nice fish fry for lunch. That'd be great. Alright, this is the setup I'm using. I have one spoon with no hook, work like a flasher, and then trailing another one about, I don't know, half a meter behind, with about a quarter ounce ledge, just to bring it down to the bottom a little bit more. Let's see if we find something. Good luck out there. Almost 10 a.m. No bite so far. Just lost one lure to a snag. Paddling through the narrows here, full of islands. Really nice. And past a couple of real beautiful campsites for my way back. There's one right there that looks gorgeous, and one on that island, also real nice. So that'll be the target for tonight. But for now, let's paddle along to the north side of the lake and go explore the creek and the marshland. All right, finally here at the entrance to the creek. 11 o'clock, took just about 2 hours paddling. The last hour or so against a pretty stiff headwind. Exhausting. Alright, I'm gonna stretch my legs on the little beach here and going to the creek, do a little exploring, a little fishing. I'm hoping there's a way in without too much of a slog. I'm not in that mood today. Just want to check out the view. Well, I don't think I'm gonna paddle much further. It's all upwind. The wind is really channeling on the river and it's just ripping down here. Not a very pleasant paddle. It's taking 5 minutes here. My feet are freezing again, as usual. And I'm gonna head downwind now to be able to relax a little bit and hopefully catch something. It's really cold. Everything's on a dead standstill. The birds, the ducks, nothing's moving. Really chilly day. keep trying. Okay, I'm gonna stop at this little beach again, make some coffee, and stretch my legs one more time. A little bit of chocolate too, gonna go a long way. Yeah, delicious. All right, great coffee and chocolate break. I'm gonna push off back to those two campsites that I saw. Hopefully they're still empty. One drink for the road, and let's go. I did some jumping jacks and some squats. My feet are reasonably warmer. I don't think I'm gonna lose my toes, which is also a very good thing. And let's go. All right. Let's give it another try. The wind is hollering here again. I'm sure glad I'm not going against it. Just sailing down. Smooth as butter, they would say. Well, 45 minutes have passed. I gave that spoon a chance, no bites. So it's time for a sub. We're going with tail dancer. Second half, let's see if something comes up. Back here to this part of the lake that's full of little islands and quite a few campsites. I saw two in the morning that looked real nice. See if I can find them again. Get one that is nice and sheltered from the wind, because the wind was really cold yesterday. And other than that, it's pretty fun. It's all right. So let's go pedal around and find a good one. Okay, one of the good sites that I had seen, there's someone there now. So let's keep going. There was another one behind this island. That looks pretty good too. Let's go check it out. All right, I'm here. Let's check it out. A good pitch. Nice grassy area for the tent. And a beautiful view. Perfect. That'll be it. It's the best way to get it done. All at once. All right. Woo. Very nice. About 3 o'clock now. Gonna set up camp. Maybe get some more wood. There's a couple rounds here, not too much. And then maybe go off, fishing a little bit more. Maybe, I don't know. It's pretty windy out there and cold. It's quite nice to be warm again. I was out on the water from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. so 6 hours. Solid. Not bad. Alright. Get some wood. Maybe eat something. Maybe, I don't know, chill something. That's the plan. Let's go. Okay, here's something that might work. There's a down pine here, not touching the ground. It might be reasonable. Let's check it out. Meh, not so good. Pretty punky. Oh man, that's the problem with this established campsite. Is all the good wood's gone. You gotta go way deep in the bush to find something decent. Whew. What a track. I found it! Man, I had lost the camera when I was bushwhacking back to the camp. And I just noticed when I got to camp. And look at this. It's a complete freaking crazy ticket, man. There's no path whatsoever. I've been wandering around the woods for almost an hour now. And I found it! Yes! Oh my gosh! Brand new camera too, the first time that I'm using it. I was so very disappointed. It's hard to even describe. But yes! Let's go back. Alright, so back to scheduled program. So what happened is this tripod has like a quick release buckle. They must have gotten caught in a branch and just pulled it off and the camera fell off. I didn't see it. When I got to camp, I noticed it was gone, man. I was so disappointed. Holy crap. Anyway, I want to set up my camp, set up tent, and just chill. Some flurries coming down. Beautiful view of the lake. What else can you ask for on a Saturday afternoon? Awesome. I decided to come out one more time, give it another go, instead of sitting around in the camp the rest of the afternoon. 5 p.m. now, everything's set over at camp. So I'm gonna throw the shoreline over here a couple of times. There's a nice little bay over there that I want to try out. At least I cannot be accused of not trying enough. Let's give it a go. Yep, unfortunately nothing. Head back, make a nice dinner. That's all there's left for today. We'll give it another go tomorrow when we pedal back to the car. Well, back here at camp, into some warm layers. The wind is just howling out there, man. Why camping? Guess I'm just gonna make some food, chill, some hot chocolate. Yeah, so like a plan. Let's get to it. Button up some water for one of my favorite backcountry meals. A fully loaded house style gnocchi. Should be good. Enjoying the view. The wind kind of died down finally. Jeez Louise. Freaking hollowing now. Finally quiet. I'm actually getting warm without the wind. I'm not sure if you can see it, but there's some blood on my hat. I threw a rock over a branch to hang my food barrel, and as I was bringing the rock down, the knot came loose and banged me on the head. See some blood coming out. Buon appetito! Man, that was really good. You know how sometimes you make stuff when you're camping, it tastes a lot better because you have the the camping vibe, the ambiance. But this one, I actually made it at home a few times and it tastes just as good. So nice, man. Full belly, some hot chocolate on the way. It's a few more hours of daylight. Pretty good start to the season. Cheers to that. Too many more to come. And also, cheers to finding my camera. Man, I was cursing. I was not a happy camper. Scrambling to the woods, scrounging the forest floor trying to find this camera. But I did. It's all that matters, baby. Okay, just one more thing to eat before I go to bed. I got a Pop-Tart. Let's eat it. Should be pretty good. Warm it up in the fire first. Good, very good. Well, that's it for me tonight. See you guys in the morning. Good morning. Up from a very nice long sleep. A warrior's rest, I guess you could call it. The sun is out finally. Got a fire going. Gonna whip up some pancake for breakfast, some coffee. I gotta head out on my way. Hopefully get into a fish on the way back. Otherwise, I'm gonna get skunked on this little trip. But that's alright. It was still awesome. Always good times out here. There's also one smoky left from yesterday. I'm not gonna let it go to waste for sure. Wow. A little bit of maple syrup, and then it comes to my belly. There we go. Alright, finally getting on my way. I'm gonna pedal around the island here on the lee of the wind. See if I can jump over to the shore. It's quite windy on the lake, so I want to cross this pretty large bay on the most narrow point I can. And then on the other side, I should have a tailwind and get a line in the water. A little bit of trolling all the way home. 8:15, actually I had a schedule, so it should be a nice easy day. This looks like a much better place to cross. I almost headed back to the bay. Let's give it a go. Okay, crossed over to the other side of the bay. I should have a tailwind now for a while. So let's get a little bit of fishing in. Hopefully we get lucky. Well, I lost another lure to a snag, so I think I'm just gonna call it quits. Getting skunked, so be it. And I think this will be the end of the video too. I have about another hour and a half paddle back to the takeout, and then drive back home. So a very nice weekend coming out here. Got to test out new gear, test out the new camera, the new setup that I forgot to show you actually. And I tried the camera yesterday with the wind muff, today without it, so we can kind of check out and see what the sound's like, and also get dialed for the next trip. My sleeping pad is definitely leaking. I noticed it last year, and I tried finding the hole at home, and I could not find it. I tried it several times, couldn't find it. I was hoping it would kind of fix itself over the winter, but it didn't. So I guess it doesn't have a self-fixing feature. Probably have to buy another one. I have a backup at home. It's just not as light, not as comfortable, not as easy to inflate. But if I have to, I'll make do. So that's it for this one. And I'll be back out here in 2 weeks for a nice little 5 or 6 day trip. I'll see you next time.